Okay, so looking at the Wormaconda system, where does it fit into the Galaxy Anaconda? So we talked about how, let's just say, I go to Anaconda guard. The two weaknesses in the guard is she removes this, okay, and I can get and stuff this as well. So yeah, perfect. So we talked about when we played Galaxy Anaconda, how I can make this grip. Okay, so now when he tries to remove that, and we looked at sweeps, and I can take him over this way. Wormaconda takes out the other weakness in Anaconda guard, whereby I know he wants to stuff this. All I'm going to do is take the lapel out and wrap it underneath. Okay. Once I come to this position, I want to move my hip back and karate chop this leg and switch my grips. So the first sweep we're looking for is the Jean-Claude sweep, whereby I just push out chest leg that's furthest away from me and make him really do the splits. I take over from there, keeping it within the cradle pass system. All I'd be looking to do from that position, because the legs are already on this side, is to come up here. And now from there, I'm back into my cradle pass again. So my knee goes up, underhook, making me this knee, head comes here, and we're in. Let's get another angle on that. So from Anaconda guard, rather than going into Galaxy Anaconda, which would be keeping this foot, you just take this lapel, pull it down, and pass the lapel underneath. Now I pass it from my left hand to my right hand. Another thing I don't want Shea doing is pushing this knee to the mat and driving into me. Actually drop onto this knee. Yeah, really drive this. Yes, that sucks. Take it back a step. So the detail is, when I'm playing Wormaconda guard, is my elbow clamps Shea's right foot to my left hip. And now when he tries to get that knee into me, it's not going to happen. Just keep control of that leg. So, first sweep, Jean-Claude. I just push on his leg to make him do the splits, or I can just put it behind him and go first. This is sweep. And I just put him straight down to here. Another thing we can do is, rather than hitting the cradle pass, is from this position, I can roll over my right shoulder, take this leg out, and start getting into the trilemma. The trilemma is option one from this position. I just use this grip to pull myself into the mount. It's option one. Let's take another look at that again. From Wormaconda. Push. Wormaconda guard. Move my hip back. So there's our Wormaconda position. Again, I'll Jean-Claude him and just push, take him over. I'll re-roll. This time, when I try to come up, the trilemma is there's three options. As I try to come up, Shea pushes me back with his hand. So I just find the arm, bring this over the head, and now I have the arm lock. And the third option is taking the back, bow and arrow. So we just go from Anaconda. He tries to stuff this knee. We do the pass off. I do Jean-Claude. I do the roll over. Only this time he turns away from me. So he's actually turning this way. Yeah, just turn on your left side. Perfect. I pull myself up. Find the grip. And now from there I have bow and arrow. Sorry, I was wrong. There's a fourth thing you can do from there. I don't think I covered this with you. It's another instruction, but we'll put it in anyway. He might go to deep half, which I've had a pass from there as well. So we just go from Anaconda. So here, okay, I find the lapel, pass it underneath, sit up, Jean-Claude him, roll over. I'm going to the head. Only this time, as I'm going to the head, when he turns away from me, he turns this way. He actually underhooks my leg. Just turn this way up. Or no, actually the camera. So this is actually deep half guard, whereas before his arm was under here, and that's when they took the back and bow and arrow. If he actually underhooks my leg, we're in a variation deep half. So all I do is I bring my knee towards the mat, okay, push down his head, step over, and win the underhook. And now from there I have the pass. So that's our 4 options from that position. So the second sweep is the backward roll sweep. Yeah. So let's just say I was playing Anaconda guard again. He goes to stuff this knee. I switch to Wormaconda. Try stuffing it now, bro. It's not going to happen. If I want to sweep Shea backwards to my left, he can put his hands on the mat. Now, I've given myself a hernia trying to sweep him that way. So if that's the case, I take the path of least resistance and sweep him to my right. So it's just a backward roll sweep. All I do is, from there, I plant my left foot on the mat and just lift my right hook and sweep him over his shoulder. Now from here, I can come back up on top from this position using this to pull myself up. Just shuffle this way, bro. And we then could roll back into the whole sequence again. You know, the trilemma. But we're going to take the back from that position, so it's a good option. So from here, so switching to Wormaconda guard, I go for go to do Jean-Claude, and he puts his weight forward. So from our position here, just cut an angle so you're going this way, bro. Perfect. And then he's going forward. I'm going to sweep him that rope, so I just lift him up and put him down this way. So now from this position, how do I get on the back? My left hand grabs the heel, I pull it down, and I replace my right hand grip with my left knee. Okay. Now it's all the battle of the knee line from here. My right knee needs to be beside Shea's right hip. Alright, if his right knee is in the space, he can take my back. So I want to make sure my right knee's in the space from here. And then from there, I'll use my shin to pull him down. My left hand grabs the back of the pants. My right hook's already in. So once my right hook's in, my right hand lets go. I just straighten my back and find the collar and pull myself. And I'm on the back. Let's get another angle on that. So you're here, bro. Let's go from Anaconda. So we're in our Anaconda guard. She's about to stuff that knee. I just bring this underneath, pass it from my left hand to my right hand. Gonna hit Jean-Claude, he puts his hands on the mat. I'm gonna now hit the backward roll sweep, but I stay on my back, I don't roll up with him, so you just take him over from there. So again, let's cut a circle this way. Perfect. Another wee bit. So we ended up here. Okay. So from there, my free hand grabs the pants, I just pull to get Shea's lower back off the mat, and I bring my shin inside. If you've noticed, my right foot has control of the far leg, which is good. So once I pull that up, okay, now from there, my left hand grabs the pants, and now I take that right foot out, and now I just arch my back and make the grip. If you notice, my right hook's already in. I just fill the space, and now I'm on the back. Let's get one more angle on that. There's a wee bit to that one. From Anaconda, I switch to Wormaconda, karate chop, go for the backward roll sweep, use that, pull them over, find a space, I'm on the back. Okay, so another option that can happen from that position is I can't get the backward roll sweep. Or the Jean-Claude, he's just really good at defending both. So instead of sweeping him left or right, I'm going to put him into the saddle, and we have a few options from that. So from Anaconda, find the lapel, I switch to Wormaconda, I go for Jean-Claude, he leans forward. I go for the backward roll sweep, and I actually elevate him, but he's doing a handstand now. So from there, my left hand just grabs this leg, I pull his left knee towards me so I have the knee line, and now I just put him straight into the saddle. So 2 finishes from here. First one, Texas clover leaf, which is illegal obviously, but we just bring this over. Okay, use my foot as a step. I keep the lapel from there, and now it's just this. Second one is from there I let go of the lapel and I just drop straight into the knee bar position. So again from there I have the shin instep on my shoulder, feet curled at his butt, 90-degree bend at the back of my knees, 90-degree bend at my hips, get my Mata Leon grip, Shay's defense is to turn to get his knee pointing this way. So, toes pointing, head pushing down, hand pulling up, try to roll an eyebrow. I have the knee bar. Let's get another angle on that. Those are the two submissions from the saddle. So from Anaconda, open the lapel, pass it underneath, make grips, try to Jean-Claude him, can't. Try to backward roll sweep, he can't. He's really good base with his hands. So when I elevate him up, I want that knee line. So just find that leg. Pull his knee towards me, so his left knee is above my left hip. Keep the lapel, so when I put him straight down into the saddle, I've got his right leg over the top of his left. This keeps everything in place. Now I split the legs if I want the Texas clover leaf. Get control of this. Feet together. And now I can just lean back for that submission. If I want the knee bar, I'm just letting go of the lapel, letting this leg out of the mix, and I'm attacking this bottom leg. So again, feet curled at the far hip. His instep is glued to my left shoulder. Head pushing down in the toes so he can't rotate his knee. Right hand pulling up so he can't turn the other way. Model a on grip and just engage my hips. Another option from there is the back take if I lose the knee line. So it will be a battle of the knee line. So from our position, we'll go straight into Wormaconda. I'm going for, let's just shuffle this way, bro. Turn this way. Going for Jean-Claude. He leans forward, puts his hands on the mat. Try to backward roll sweep him. I get him up in the air, but as I go to pull him into the saddle, Shay pulls his knee forward. Now if I put him down from there, there's no way I can attack this bottom leg because I've lost the knee line. Just jump back up again there, bro. So if he pulls his knee in, I'm just going to let him. From there, it's all about this grip that I have here. All I'm going to do from that position is I keep the grip, left hand grabs the pants, elevate Shay with my right foot, and I just push Shay's two knees between my legs. And there, from there, I have the back take. Let's look at that again. Let's get another angle on that, bro. So we go from Anaconda, we're here, okay. He goes to stuff my knee, I switch to Wormaconda. Try to Jean-Claude him, can't, backward roll sweep, can't elevate him. Try to hit the saddle and he pulls that knee forward. So what I'm doing from this position is basically elevating him on his hands, and I just push his knee between my legs, and now he's landing between my legs. Find the far collar, shrimp out, and I'm on the back. Let's get another angle on that. You're here, bro. So, Anaconda, switching to Wormaconda, backward roll sweep, try to hit into the saddle, he brings that knee in, so I use my right foot, okay, to elevate him up. I can grab the ankle, and now I just push his legs between my legs and find the cross grip. Now I need alignment, I'll hip out, and I'm on the back. So we can do a sweep from there as well. Let's just look at that. So from our position, alright, let me get that one. Perfect. So from Wormaconda, okay, I'm putting him forward, trying to attack the saddle from there, but he hides the knee line. So from that position now, he puts that knee in the mat, and now I feel I just can't take the back. Whereas before I had him elevated and there was space, see the way I could push him between my legs? Now he's dropped that knee to the mat. There's no way I'm going to push his right knee between my legs. So just make a triangle. And now I use the sole of my left foot to find the outside of Shay's left knee. And now I build the base to my elbow and come up, put him straight down. And you'll not believe it. We're straight into this position again. If I choose to, I can roll around and start to get into mount, armbar, or the back. Let's get another angle on that. I'll trilemma. From Anaconda, we are here. We switch to Wormaconda. put his Jean Claude, he leans forward, try the backward roll sweep, hands is on the mat, elevate him up into the saddle, he hides the knee line, but now he puts that knee in him and he can't take his back. So you just make a triangle with my legs. If I try to sweep Shea till his right, my left, he can widen out his left knee. So I just put the sole of my foot in front of his knee. So now he can't widen it. And now I follow my back out to the base to my left elbow and come up. And now we're in that position. If I choose to, I don't need to go to the headline. When I roll over, the back attack is there as well, that we did from the backward roll sweep. I can pull this leg forward, find the hip, pull him down. Now I'm on the back. So, let's look at two more options. Let's just say that's when he's standing inside the Wormaconda guard. Let's look at if he drops to one knee. So maybe I'm in Anaconda guard here. I switch, he goes to stuff that, and I switch to Wormaconda, and I'm here. Now he drops to one knee. Just turn this way, bro. The Jean Claude's hard to do. What's keeping Shea up now is his left foot. See the way he's turned it in there. So a variation of the Jean Claude, I just call it the pushing foot sweep. There's no way I'm going to take him this way. So this free left foot just pushes out his foot, and now I have him again, and if I want, I can roll over and come up. Back game's there as well. If he turns away from me, bow and arrow. Get another angle on that. I could be playing Anaconda guard, and Shea decides to drop to one knee. Now I know he wants to stuff this, so I can just push this underneath. Switch my grips, pushing the foot, bump, take him over, roll over. We're into our whole game from there. And one more option, I think that's 10, is the one-handed toe hold, which we covered in Spider Galaxy, I think. So, from our position, Anaconda guard, I switch to Wormaconda, he drops to one knee, okay? This whole idea of pulling forward, finding that instep, and now as I push this up, I put my thigh against his heel, pushing toes in one direction, heel in the other, as I try to get my foot in his lap, and now it's just that. Shea has 3 escapes for the toe hold. One is to straighten his leg, which he can't because of the lapel grip, and 2, he wants to try and put the foot on, which he can't because I've made a wedge. What's actually getting the submission is me turning my left knee towards me. My left hand's keeping his foot in place, it's my left thigh that's pushing his heel towards me. One-handed toe hold. Let's look at that again. You're here, bro. So maybe I'm an Anaconda, he drops to one knee. Okay, I know he wants to stuff that, so I switch to the Wormaconda position. Maybe I'm going for that sweep and he's just fighting with his foot and I can't take him over. So I'm trying to sweep him that way, I'm going to pull him onto me. Alright, once I have control of that knee line, my left hand finds the toes. Inside of my right thigh, goes against his heel. I bring my foot up and put it on his right hip. And now it's just me turning my foot in to get the submission. And that is the Wormaconda system in a nutshell.